Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. Today I've got lots of good stuff to show you. A few things I'm really excited about and I've tried. I told you that last week, I think it was last Saturday, Brooke and I went to the mall and we went to Sephora. I just kind of had built up a little list of things to look at. And so we went out there and there was another reason we went out there. Oh, I told you I wanted to go look at the nightgowns at JCPenney, so I showed you that one. Okay, so I have just a box of goodies or a bag of goodies here, and it's just thrown in here because I've been using them. So I've just kind of been using them and throwing them back in. So I'll start off with this. This was on my list of things to look at. And I saw, it was Sherry Curry doing a tutorial with this bronzer. And she said she loved it. She said she loved it for contour. It looked really pretty on her. And when I was in there the first time, one of the girls that helps me in there, Mary, had said that it just sells out and they haven't gotten any back and they love it. So it is the Becca bronzer and it's called the Shadow and Light Bronzer Contour Perfection. And I do really like it. Today I have on so many different things today because it was one of those days that I was trying so many new products that I was kind of just like putting a little bit of this and a little bit of that on, but I did finish up with this and I do love it. So I can recommend that. I've used it a good 3 or 4 times. Okay, this was something I went to the MAC counter for. I saw Lori, LL42863, I think is her name. Everybody I mentioned I'll put down below. But she had done a video that said she made me do it, and it was several things that she had gotten that she saw other people recommend, and I believe she saw Samantha Sherman recommend this, and it just looked so pretty. And it's the MAC Mineralized Blush in Petal Power, and it is gorgeous. Right when she showed it, I knew it was something. It really reminds me of Lorac Exposed, but it might have a little bit more pink in it, but it has that gold kind of shimmer running through it. Just like she said, it's like Nora's Orgasm, but better, much better. It's beautiful. When you put it on your cheeks, just, you don't even need a highlighter. They just glow. Really, really pretty. So this, love that. I've had it before, but it is the Sephora bronzer brush. I've gotten where I have so many different bronzers that I really like, and I could use one day, one the next. I wanted to have a couple of different bronzer brushes, so I was thinking I would use this with the Becca. So that's why I got that. It's a good bronzer brush. Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite things that I got this week, and it's not very eventful, but it is the Makeup Forever HD. Okay, it's the Makeup Forever HD, but in the pressed form. And it's not like it's any big deal to use the loose, but this is just so much easier. I mean, you can just grab it, and I don't know, I kept having to empty a little. I had that little one. Anyway, I just like it. And it is the, I don't know why I'm having compact issues today. Here we go. And I was worried that it might not be enough because I was used to, you know, putting my brush in that little, you know, and getting plenty in my brush, but this seems to be working really well. I love it. This is what I always finish off with through my T-zone, just right through the T-zone, and that's it. I let the rest, you know, get oily if it wants to, or shiny, but this is something I've had on my mind, and they were out of it when they first opened, or I don't even think they had gotten it in yet, but it's the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow, and I always see Sanny, Miss May 27, I think, or something. I see her use this a lot, and she has blonde hair, and she makes it look so easy. Now, I have tried this twice, and it wasn't a complete catastrophe. It was easier to work with than the Dip Brow by Anastasia because it's not as thick. So it is easier to put in your brows and kind of spread out, but I didn't use it today because I haven't mastered it, and I just didn't feel confident in using it. So I've been using it with I wanted to have a specific brush. I meant to get the Makeup Forever brow brush and I forgot. So I have just been using the Real Techniques that came in that eye kit that I bought. And so far I really like it. It definitely gives a darker brow than I have today. Today I just have my IT Cosmetics brow on. But I do like it. I am going to keep it. I just have to use it a little bit more before I can say whether I love it or whatever. Okay, this let's see, is this the one that, yes, this has been one of our favorite, Brooke and I, our favorite purchases. It was a special edition lipstick by Buxom in the color Dolly. And so many of you have probably got the lip gloss, the Buxom, you know how they come in all the different names. Well, the one in Dolly, and it's kind of a mauve nude, where they had a special lipstick in that color. Here it is. And it is beautiful. That day I had, this was another thing on my list, was, you know, I was trying to get more of a plummy, not, if I say prune, I think it goes too dark, but just a plummy color. And so this was one of the ones that we found, and it is gorgeous. I mean, it is one of my favorite lipsticks that I've gotten lately. Really, really pretty. It's definitely a nude, but in that mauve, plummy type family. This really we got pretty. Along those same lines, and it's a NARS lipstick in Damage, and I believe this one is more of a glossy lipstick. Let's see what, it just says lipstick. I don't know what exact finish it is, but it's that same, you know, tone, but a little bit more sheer and glossy. And you can't really tell there, but yeah, it's just not as especially when you put them on. This one's more sheer and glossy, and the other one is more of a satin type finish and more of a solid color. So love those both. And see, I'm getting to the end now. Oh, this was a good find too. We just happened to be looking at the shadows, and I said, Brooke, we were looking at the Sephora shadows. I said, do you see any colors we don't have? And then we saw this one, and both of her and I both like neat crease colors like this. And the name of it is actually, it's a matte. It's called Red Wine number 34. Gorgeous. It really, really looks good. If you do just a light crease color like Always Sunny by MAC, or Naked by Bobbi Brown, or any of those colors, you know, that you put on first, like Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek, and then take that over it and put it in the outer crease and maybe run it across. It just blends so well, and it's that good, just kind of plummy burgundy brown type color. Even tried this, but it was, we got this right up at the front. Their new Smashbox glosses, Ulta didn't have them yet, and it's called Off Duty, Be Legendary Long Wear Lip Lacquer, and it is a nude, and it's that same type color, a nude as in this type nude. Really pretty. Yeah, that's really pretty. Brooke really likes colors like that too. So looking forward to trying that. And I have kind of been back into my pinks and my kind of orchid fuchsia type colors, and I'm getting ready to show you some things I got at Ulta. And so when Ulta gets these, or I'll probably go to Ulta before I go to Sephora, but I'd like to try this formula because it's really pretty. It's got that creamy full coverage, but it's still glossy. So okay, I wanted some glosses that were a good shiny, like full color, but still glossy and still a little bit see-through, if you know what I mean. And I wanted them to be pink, this color that I've got on today. And so the one I have on today is, it's one of these that you guys have said were close to the Dior Whisper or whatever they are. What am I trying to say? Those Dior things, you know what I'm talking about. And this one is 105 pink. Is it, oh goodness, I'm going to use my close eye. Is it Tremolo or Tremolo? Pink Tremolo, I think. But so that is what I have on today. And it is just a touch bright for me, but I like it. It's still the tone that I wanted. It's just a little bit bright and opaque. Yesterday in my video, my empties video, I wore this one, and this is my favorite. And I have never really found one of these that I really loved. This is the first one, and it is this Stila Lip Glaze in, let's see, oh, it's this way, Pink Pomegranate, and gorgeous. And you can see the color there, and that's the color it comes off, and it has a really, really high shine. Matter of fact, let me take, Let me take this off and put this on. I was thinking that. I was like, I feel certain that's probably stained my lips by now, but I just wanted to show you how pretty and glossy this is. So you do have to click this almost every time to make it come out, because I'm always scared I'm going to click too much. There we go. So pretty. This is going to be like the best of both worlds because I'll get more of the color from the other one. And it is kind of neat. I never thought this would be that big of a deal to me to have the brush, but it is kind of neat because I don't want to wear lip liner. So that is like double. That's like double the color. But really like that. If I had to recommend one of those two, it would be this one. I love it, and it smells good, and I don't know if I taste it, but I feel like I can. It's it's weird. It reminds me of that like red icing, which probably isn't a good thing. But anyway, okay, so I think that is all that I got at Ulta that day. I think so. Okay, I was lucky enough. Remember last year, Merle Norman sent me some of their products to try after I had discovered their inner eyeliner and stuff, and just so happens that one of their reps watches my videos, and she sent me the nicest box of goodies, and I just got them yesterday. So this morning I tried to use almost every one of them so I could at least tell you my first impressions. And some of them I did a full face of makeup minus the eyes and ended up washing it off because one of these products I underestimated the pigment, so I had to wash off my makeup. So I'll show you that in a minute. But this is really neat, and I needed this today because I have tried to lay off of my Refisa this week because my skin had just started peeling so much. So I've been kind of doing the Clarisonic more and kind of laying off of my Refisa. Well, I'm starting to pay the price. I've got a little bump here, and my skin's just kind of, not really acne, but it's just not as clear and blemish free as it usually is. So it was a perfect day to try this, which is their anti-blemish foundation primer, and it's got salicylic acid in it. I don't know the full, it's still got silica, and it's still got that smooth feeling, but it has the, I can't even remember where it said. I might have been reading on the outside. Okay, yeah, salicylic acid for acne, and it's the 2%. And so it comes out real nice, you know, just like it's clear. And so I put that on pretty much all over. And then I put a little bit of my Rachel K just to put some coverage and even out my skin tone through my little red patches through here. And then I just used my good old faithful Laura Mercier loose mineral powder. I mixed classic beige and natural beige, and so that's the foundation I have on today. It might be a little bit lighter than I usually wear, but I just didn't want anything too orangey or too yellow today, so I was trying to work that out. Okay, this is what I put on the first time before I had to wash it off, and it is their CC Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And she sent me medium, which was a perfect color. It comes like this, and the color match was perfect for me. The only reason I didn't use it the second time is because I didn't want to put too much. But you can see it has great coverage. It's probably, I would say, similar to the IT, but it doesn't feel quite as, seems like it's not as dewy as the IT Cosmetics. But I'm excited to try that because, you know, I've said before, I don't really consider the Rachel K a CC cream like I do these, because the Rachel K just doesn't have as much coverage. I usually use that as a primer, and then I can use something like this for coverage right over it. You can see how pretty that is. I like that it's not too matte, so I'm excited to try that. So the first time I had used that, and then the minerals over it, and it was just too much. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that is the Wicked Lash Mascara. This is good. And it was so funny because when I pulled out the wand, it's just like the Hot and Naughty. It's the one that I like, the one that's big but has the pointed end. So that I like the big wands because for some reason it seems like the bigger ones, I like clumpy lashes. I like to have full effect lashes, and it seems like the bigger ones do that instead of as much separation, and it just gives more impact. But I like for them to have a little part right there where I can get into all of my lashes, and it really, I don't know if you can see my, that's scary, I know, the lower lashes, and it has not run at all. If it was going to, it would have by now, believe me. So I'm excited about that. Really liked that. Okay, then I used this today, which is the Merle Norman. Should I be saying Merle Norman? I always say Merle Norman. That might be the southern way. But this is the Soft Touch Eye Pencil in Blackout. Loved it. I used it today. It's all that I have on for my wings and my lower waterline, and it's a good barely touch black. That's probably not a, yeah, it's much blacker than that. That was on that CC cream. So really black, and then I used the smudger on the other end to smudge it out. And I used it on my waterline, and I think it has stayed there pretty well. So that was a good one too. She sent me some good stuff. Okay, then this, I was thinking after I put on that bright lip thing, I should have used this. This is the clear lip pencil. And I don't need this with lipstick, but with those really glossy, any of those real pigmented glossy lipsticks or lip glosses, I could use this, so that it's not even so much that you care if they go out a little bit, but you don't want them to go out uneven. I hate it when this part of, you know, like one part of my top lip has gone out further than the other. So you at least want them to go over evenly. So that's what this is. And so I am going to use that next time I use one of those colors, including red or anything like that. Okay, so that's those. And then two really cool lip colors. One of these I put on today, and I just decided I wanted something glossier for today. But this is a beautiful color. It's called Socialite, and it is typically the color I would love. It's one of my like nudie, peachy pink type colors, and it is a matte, or I don't know if I should say matte. It's kind of like a matte cream. Gorgeous. But I had it in my mind, my outfit is kind of monotone and drab, and so I wanted a bright lip, but that is so pretty. And then I bet this one is going to be brighter. I think this one was yeah, this one is Drama Queen. And when Brooke and I were looking at all this, I said, ooh, it's that color. So it is a little bit darker and brighter than the other color, but I still like this color too. Let me do this. Let me do this in a little bit smarter. Wow, that is beautiful. It's almost like velvet gloss. This is really pretty. This is a statement lip with like an all black outfit, soft brown in the crease, winged liner and lashes. That's what I would wear this with. That is gorgeous. I'll wear that soon. Next time I wear all black, I'll wear that. That is really pretty. Okay, and then the last product, she said that she really thought of me because I like to, you know, bronze and contour and all that good stuff. And this is the one that I underestimated the color on it. It's the 4-in-1 color kit. Color, contour, and highlight. Beautiful. And it reminds me a lot of the, like Lise Watier or Jane Ardell, those, you know, ones like that. But this one is it's much easier to use than the Jane Iredale because it doesn't have the shimmer. The only shimmer is in the middle, and it's more pigmented than the Lise Watier. And so the first time I used this for contour, and that's what I used, that's what you see on my face is that. So it's really pigmented. I used the middle for highlight, and right now I have on these two, more of the rosy color, for my blush. The first time, what I thought I would do is after I did all that, I took my brush and just swirled it around all of them and just went over my cheek, and it was so pigmented that it got muddy. It was just too much, especially with all the other stuff I had put on. So I had to take it off and start it over again. But wow, that is beautiful. It is a gorgeous palette. It really is. It's just as pigmented and just as nice as the It palette, and really nice compact and stuff too. So I just went to go wash that stuff off, and that black liner was tough to get off. So that is a long-lasting black liner that from Merle Norman. So thank you, Anne Marie, for all those products. I love them. I think that is even a better batch than I got last time. It's more, you know, more of the things that I'm into. So, okay, I think that is it for makeup. So how long have I been doing this? Okay, was going to tell you real quick my bag that I had last week, this little Balenciaga. It's called a First bag, and I did not even know this existed, but I'm going to start a whole long story here that's going to go into some other products that I got. I have, like I've told you, have been on a handbag kick, and I have been so good about changing my bags. I've got them like all sitting out here, but so thank you for your suggestions. I did exactly what you said. I put my stuff in little bags so that I can just switch them from one to the other, and I've been doing that. But when I first started this process, I had in my mind that I wanted a Chanel boy handbag. I didn't know if I wanted I knew I didn't want the great big one. I didn't know if I wanted like a medium, a small, or if I even wanted a boy walk, a wallet on a chain. And so my friend Nadine went, and I don't have any place to look, so she went and looked, and I ended up connecting with a lady really close to getting one. And then I started thinking, you know, gosh, do I really want to spend all that money on one bag? You know, I couldn't see it or see how big it was or anything, and I kind of chickened out. And so in the meantime, I had messaged Ashley with 4 Seasons, 5 Things. I think it's now 6 Feet with Heels. But she said that out of all her bags, she had the Chanel boy bag, that her favorite bag to use was her Balenciaga First bag, and I had never heard of it. So I thought about getting a new one, and I just happened to look on eBay and saw this one. And the girl had bought it. It's a 2005, because, you know, each year Balenciaga comes out with different colors, and I just loved the metallic silver. And so she was asking X amount, and I bid on it, and she counterbid, and I just let it go. And then she relisted it, and so I bid the same amount the next time, and she took it. So I got a really good deal, less than half of what I would have spent had I bought it brand new, and it is in like perfect condition. And so, like I said, it's a 2005, and it has like the mirror in it, and it even has, she did like I do, she saved, it has all the stuff in it, like the you know what I'm talking about, all the stuff that comes with it, and some extra tassels and everything. So that is where I got this, and I'm so excited that I did that, because I mean, I got a really good deal on it. So that's where it's a Balenciaga First, and you can still buy them, it's just you can't get silver. Then my handbag thing went into, I thought, well, I really like Valentino. That's really what I like. So I ended up, that is when I ordered the Valentino, and they had some stuff on sale. That's when I ordered the Valentino pumps in the blue, and they had the Valentino crossbody bag, a good size, but a good size smaller bag, in the pink camo. So my friend my girl that I work with at Valentino, Gracie, she sent me a picture. I mean, she did everything she was supposed to. I looked at the picture, I thought I loved it, and it was still very expensive. It was regularly $2,400, but it was 40% off, but that was still a lot of money. And so I got it, and I just did not like it. It was just way too much. It was much more of a whimsical look than the shoes, and especially because the little pyramid like stud things were pink, and it just, John and I thought it looked like a stegosaurus or something. It was just not what I wanted, and I was kind of freaked out because it was supposed to be final sale, but because I think I've purchased so many things there and I was doing it over the phone and everything. They let me exchange it. So you guys will know where this is leading. So I had X amount to spend, which was more than enough to get one pair of rock stud heels, but not enough to get two. So I tried to find like a pair of shoes and something else, and it was getting to the point where I was just picking out dumb things just to spend that money. So what I did is I put a little bit more money with it, and I got two pair of these. So here are the ones that I chose. And the first pair I ever got, you guys will remember, were the kitten heels. And I didn't care for them, and they were, I don't know if I had the wrong size or what it was, but they squeaked every time I walked, and I ended up exchanging them. This time I got these. They are the kitten heel, but they are the two-tone, and with the not metallic, but patent black. And I saw these on Instagram. I can't remember the girl's blog right now, but she had these on with rolled up boyfriend jeans and just a sweatshirt, and I just loved that look. So, and I think now too that I have lost some weight, I feel better about wearing lower heels, which is weird, but I guess when you know what I mean. So, love them. I just love them. I love everything about them. I love the two-tone. I like the gold studs, and it's just one of those things. I know how much I love these shoes already. I know they're going to fit, and so I got these. And then the next ones I picked out are a new color, and it's a color I had not even, I think I have seen them on maybe a blog or two. I haven't even unwrapped these. I'm not showing to you wrapped because then you get the full effect better. But they are the, let's see what the color is called here. I don't have the full color, I don't think. But anyway, I would call them gray. It's kind of like a slate bluish gray. And I just think they're beautiful. And of course they go up the ankle. And I think they look really good with cropped jeans. Just, you know, they just look good sitting there. So pretty soon I'm going to fix up. I've been selling some of my shoes. I just pulled another pair this morning. I tried on, and they are just too big, slipping on my heels. So I'm going to sell those. And I'm going to sell, I've got them hanging there, almost every dress that I have, even the ones that I have worn lately, because they don't look good on me. They're too long. They're like squishing me down. And I think what has happened is, since my body isn't as curvy, the dresses are falling even longer on me, and I think they even look longer. I just don't think that they're hitting at a good place when it goes to my knee or below my knee. So I am getting ready to put so much stuff on my blog. I can't wear hardly any of my jeans. I've got some on there, but I'm getting ready to put some more. So, and I'm going to have some more shoes too. So as soon as I get everything situated, I'll do you a little tour of my shoe shelves, because they're pretty. I love looking at my shoes. So that is what I ended up exchanging the handbags for. And the handbag saga I still have a continuation of that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you two things that I got this week, since I'm going to be standing up here anyway. This is a t-shirt that I love. I wanted I love the washed look anyway, and I love the boxiness and the easiness of this, and it's that same brand that I love. It's that Feel the Peace, and this is the extra small, and the color is called Off and it's Black. The V-neck, and the scoop neck they just had navy and white, and then in the V-neck they had this color. Oh my God, I wish you could feel it. It is so soft. It's like baby fabric. And so I got this at Oliver, which I told you that I went, what am I doing that for? Okay, I told you that I had gone back last week and had them take that thing off of those railroad stripe jeans, which I love, some of my favorite all-time jeans, and they had just gotten these in. So I ended up getting these, and then I went back this week once and got some other stuff. So matter of fact, when I went back, I got this. So these jeans are frame skinny de jean. They're, you know, some of their basic jeans, but they are the Moto. I just love like little details like that. And the Moto skinny. And today I didn't know what shoes to wear, so I think I'm just gonna probably go casual, or I could put on some pumps. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but right now I just have on my Havaianas and just a real casual outfit for a change. Kind of goes into something else that I got last Friday when I went in there, and some of you might have seen they had taken a picture, or I think I posted it too. But this is a Rebecca Minkoff studded wallet on a chain, but it is, of course, not as expensive as the, here, I'm gonna pull up my chair to show you. Oops. It's not as expensive as the Chanel Walk, of course, but I thought this would be a good way for me to see if I could handle the whole wallet on a chain thing without having to spend the money. And in that latest magazine I had gotten, one of their must-haves was a studded bag. And so when I saw this, I thought of those two things. So good size, and I wanted to show you, they make a smaller one, but Kelly, the owner of Oliver, and Becca, the manager there, they both have these and use them. So you have this back section to put anything in. I'm going to change into it today. I just wanted to be able to show you everything. And then you have all these places inside to put your credit cards and stuff, and then you have a spot, and then you have a change thing, and then you have another thing for cards and another section. So they use it as their full-on purse, and then you just can take this, you know, right off and put this in. Like if I wanted to, what I'm going to try to do is when I want to switch into my bigger bags, like my Valentino tote, or my, it even fits in the little first bag, then I can just take the strap off, throw it in there, and kind of do that. And I'm just going to see how that works. So it kind of worked out good for me to see if I liked it. And this is one of Rebecca Minkoff's best sellers. I think she's had this around for a while. And so, oh God, now I need to put my strap back on because I'm going to try it, I think, by itself today when I switch into it. But I like it, and I like that it's studded too without being too crazy looking. It isn't like evil looking or uncomfortable. So that was one of my big things that I got this week. And then, stand back up, I saw these on a, let me go get my magazine. Here it is. Here's the magazine. I just got it, so it should be still out, but I love these like special edition style watch and stuff. And so it's got the different styles: classic, chic, feminine, glam, or cool. And on the cool, I think, which is more like edgy, that is where they had the studded bag as part of the must-have pieces. And I had a studded big bag, but I didn't have a small one like that. And I had a bunch of the other stuff. And then another picture that I saw, which a lot of these photos that are in here have been in here before. Oh gosh, I don't know if it was this one or my other magazine. I saw the, oh gosh, it might be another one. Oh no, here it is. This picture. I have always loved this picture of, I think it's Elle Macpherson with those silver jeans and the, let's see, a slim ankle length, super high studded stilettos, and does it say slouchy top and metallic skinnies make casual silhouettes extra special, shots of bold silver and gold. And so I was on a mission to find, I wanted some silver jeans, and I think I saw somebody else with them on too, but anyway, so I ended up getting these at, they're not quite as metallic as those, but they're probably even better. They are the J brand mid-rise super skinny in size 27, and they are on sale 50% off at Oliver, and they have one left. I got her to write it down, 25. So I wear a 27, so I would say a 25 would be like a size 0 or a 2 probably. And love them. Oh, they just feel so good to be like a metallic. I love those. I was really excited to get those. These were also on the sale rack at Oliver. They are J brand. They are cropped, but they're not that cropped. And they just kind of go right down to my ankle bone. And got size 27, and they were 30% off. They're the mid-rise rail jeans, which is one of their main skinny jeans. And I got her to write down what sizes they had left: 28, 29, and 30 in these. But I love these. I love this color because in the winter it's so easy to throw this on, a t-shirt and a black leather jacket, and go. And you look, it's kind of like that Kate Moss, Johnny Cash thing that I love so much. So I was excited about my jeans that I got. Have I shown you? Oh, one more thing. Another thing that I am going to go through, and I'm just going to get rid of, I've always, you know, kind of saved all of my sunglasses, my higher end sunglasses. But there are a few, I think I've got 2 pair of Tom Fords that I'm probably going to put on my website. So that is how I justified buying these. I've been wanting a pair of the big, like, Wayfarers, but they don't fit my face because of my little skinny nose, my little, what did you call it? Such a small bridge. Oh, this video is going to be long. And so yesterday I spotted these in Oliver when I was leaving, and it is just like, it's like they were made for me. They have the nose pieces, but it's still that same look that I wanted. Just perfect. Just big, because I've got those small ones, but sometimes I just wanted the big, you know, kind of cat eye Wayfarers. And so I love them, and I love that they're the gradient. Accessories are perfect. The Dean Davidson. I have on that necklace that I got last week from, let's see, is it Vitally? V-I-T, I said Vitality. It's Vitally, and I just love it. It's the rose gold, and it has the ring that you can wear either way. I got it week before last. And then this is part of a new collection that Sheila has done, where she found some old vintage mermaid pieces, and she has done some different necklaces, and this is one of them. And it is like a vintage mermaid. And I will have these on my site very, very soon. I need to find out. She sent the first pieces to me, and I mean, just the weight of it is fabulous. And it comes in silver, and look, I just noticed this today, even the writing and stuff on the back she replicated. Gorgeous. So I was excited to wear that, and I just put the other one on with it just to, I don't know, I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit. So have a good weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.